Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So today we have finished the Northwest pasture, at least finished it for the time being. So we're going to take a video, we're going to walk through the Northwest pasture, sorry for the sun. We're going to walk through this so you can see what it looks like now that we are finished. And we're walking through basically the center of it, from east to west. This will be the pass-through, basically where the animals will walk in order to get there, because this wash up and down is about 3 feet deep, and I've been filling it in with all kinds of brush, tree limbs and honeysuckle and whatever else I can get my hands on, so that it'll stop the erosion, or at least slow it down. That's the idea. And yeah, you can see the wash through there and all the stuff that's been thrown into it. So yeah, we just keep throwing stuff in there and trying to restore the land as best we can. You can see all this. This is mostly Japanese knotweed growing, but it's more than we had. There was literally nothing growing here on the ground. It was just bare soil with deciduous leaves covering it. And you're going to see lots and lots of piles of brush. This is all stuff that has been cut down over the last couple of years, and I have not thrown it all over into the wash. I've just made piles, basically. I started on this back at the beginning of April. Today is June the 30th. So this is the end of the third month. And you can see, this is where the cedars start. And you will see lots, like hundreds of cedar logs lying on the ground. It definitely has that Mount St. Helens post-eruption motif. And these logs will be cleaned up at some point, used for other projects and various things that I have not yet discerned. This area right up through here is really looking good already. Lots of grass is starting to grow. And this was just done, just cleared like maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. And it has really improved greatly. I'm just really impressed by how the grass comes in once there's sunlight on the ground. It really is amazing. Now this is an area where we have more trees than I would like, but just based upon different factors, like where I was going to drop them, where to put them after they've been cut down, I just opted to leave them. So, but this area is looking great. Take a look back from whence we've come. We're about halfway through at this point. Pardon me while I trip over things. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. lots and lots of stuff. So trying to watch the video, trying to watch where I'm walking, trying to talk, tell you about what's going on. A little bit challenging, but we will get there. I promise. Yeah, there's just areas like this where there have so much more sunlight getting into the ground. I've been taking videos. I started taking videos back in October of 2021. That was before I started doing any work. This area right here where we were walking was so overgrown with honeysuckle that you couldn't see more than 15, 20 feet straight ahead. It was just absolutely a mess. But now it is so much better. And we have some playlists that you can go back and take a look at and see the transformation of all of these areas. I've been taking video of the Northwest Pasture where we are for quite some time. Mostly from the road because it was too difficult to get down in here. But you can really see the changes. And these piles of all this brush that you see, these will break down naturally over time. I would suspect in a year or two they'll be about half the size that they are now. And we're just going to let them return to the ground as they would in nature. Not that nature would make 6, 7, 8, 9 foot piles, but you can get the idea. And then we have lots more cedar logs down here. Our fence line will be right here. The property line is where you see that orange flag. And the fence line will be 10 feet inside of that. We're going to walk over here and turn around so you can see how it all looks. So this is looking north up toward the road, uphill. And that is looking directly back from where we walked. And then this is looking south down the property line. Big changes and lots of sunshine. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we will see you in the pasture.